music was a huge part of my life. Actually, it was the most important part for about 20 years. I played stadiums, toured, got endorsements from brands, millions of views on YouTube, respect, fame, and even a little bit of money.
So, got a little bit.
Yet, when I first picked up bass guitar and auditioned for music school, I got rejected with a quote, "It's better to be a street cleaner than a bad musician." In other words, kid, don't even try. You have no future in music and no talent. But instead, it ignites a flame inside me. I became angry, and I promised to myself, I will prove it to you. I will become a professional musician. For the next few years, I practiced 10 hours almost daily, but I still failed to enroll in a music university 3 times because of my bad musical hearing. And yet, I've made it to the music university in London. Busking on the streets was my main job.
Here's some more music by the Tube.
But eventually, I became homeless. For a year and a half, I was living in squats or abandoned houses in London, choosing to practice and create music instead of working a regular job. I survived by collecting and eating food from supermarket trash bins, and I was shocked by the amount of food waste in the world. In between, I played at funerals, weddings, elderly parties, you name it, any gig I could find, and cycled through countless failed and unknown bands. But there was no breakthrough. Until one day I took an acoustic bass, and suddenly everyone loved me. It only took me about 15 years. Surprisingly, after all of this struggle, sacrifices and thousands of hours of practice, it all felt empty. I realized I was used by the brands who wanted to advertise their products through me. I haven't felt any fulfillment or meaning in it. It was very cool at first, of course, to have so much attention and recognition, but after a few days I felt that all my life I was going in the wrong direction. I thought I just wasted the best years of my life, chasing something which was so empty and meaningless. The fake ideals of happiness and success, which are embodied onto all of us through a consumerist culture. Become rich, become famous, buy this, experience that. All of that was a dead end. And maybe, instead of proving this teacher, which don't even remember me, and I also don't even remember her name or how she looked like, maybe I would better dedicate my life to something else?
Wait, but what if she was right? Maybe it's indeed better to clean streets. And maybe, instead of proving her wrong, I should actually prove that she was right?
And so I did. I started cleaning beaches from plastic. It felt great and I wanted more. I went deep down the caves where I found even more trash and plastic. I took a kayak to clean rivers and canals, but there was even more underwater. So then I have become a professional scuba diver. And now I could clean up the sea, lakes and rivers.
Teapot! I found a teapot! And plastic as usual.
But then I thought, wait, what if I can do even more? I went to Malta to catch bird poachers, and that felt amazingly meaningful. I poisoned invasive rats in jungles with a slingshot, saving turtles in Greece, Italy, Cyprus, and even sleeping at night on a beach so that baby turtles can get to the sea safely. I planted trees, thousands of them, all around. I was saving whales from barbaric slaughter, discovered unseen species of dolphins, taking care of abandoned horses and dogs, saving all kinds of birds, squirrels and seals. And that was the time when I experienced the most meaningful and full of happiness moments of my life. It was really something worth living and worth sacrificing my life for. Helping others, taking care of nature, animals, volunteering, and solving problems.
But one thing still was bothering me. What the hell this music teacher wanted to tell me? Did she really meant that instead of playing bass, I should go and volunteer around the world?
But what if none of that? Because it's not the music which felt empty to me, but fame, recognition, amount of followers, YouTube views, number of streams and money. Actually, playing music always felt great and meaningful, especially playing with others. In fact, it's music who brought me the love of my life and my lovely wife, Mara.
Seriously, they still don't know my name.
Or maybe she meant I should do both? While at some expeditions, I've recorded sounds of the dolphins and whales.
All around the boat are pilot whales. They're sleeping.
And later, I made music with these sounds. I even played a show in Italy, and finally I cracked the code. I've combined a street cleaner with a musician. I've blended art with nature conservation.
And then I realized that none of that mattered, because life is an adventure. And even if someone's quote can inspire you to break boundaries, only you know what's the best for you, and no one else should have control over your life.